Hi Aquarius. This is going to be your what needs to change in 2019 tarot reading. And I'm going to be looking at what's your current energy moving into 2019, what you did well in 2018 or what you mastered in 2018. We're going to be looking at what needs to change or be implemented in 2019 and what your advice is, okay? So I'm going to be pulling 4 cards from the Vision of the Muse Oracle deck. This is by Alejandra Leon. And I'm going to be pulling 4 cards, so let's see what we get for Aquarius. Aquarius are such beautiful people. You guys, I feel, really stick to your guns though. Like, I feel like there's also a lot of like eccentric qualities that you guys have. One of my sisters is an Aquarius, and she's super talented, kind of free-spirited, but also very much like stuck to her ways and sticks to, you know, her beliefs and what she wants to do and like how she wants to do things. She's amazing though. She's a hairstylist, so she's very talented, a very creative person. So let's see what we have for Aquarius. Okay, current energy moving into 2019 is abundance. Beautiful. So this card is really speaking to great success kind of coming your way. So you're opening yourself up to receiving, to the idea of receiving. Maybe you're getting more comfortable with understanding, like, it's okay for me to want all of this stuff. It's okay for me to want to achieve great things. You know, for a lot of us, it's hard to get to that place. And, you know, there's a lot of blockages that we have to get through, like feelings of not being worthy, feelings of not being deserving of a lot of goodness and greatness in our lives. So with abundance here, I feel like you're really, either you're feeling very abundant, you're feeling like you're very capable of achieving everything you want to achieve in 2019, which is great energy. And also you're opening yourself up to the new possibilities, right? That will bring you more and more abundance. So beautiful energy. And then we have dream for what you did well in 2018. So maybe 2018 you've been really thinking about, you know, what moves you want to make, what it is that you want to accomplish for yourself, you know, how you want to grow as a person, whatever goals or anything that you're setting for yourself, you're not afraid to dream big, okay? And another interpretation of this card is more literal. So it could be in 2018 you had a lot of dreams, and in those dreams you received a lot of important information. And when I say important information, I mean more like guidance or clarification or confirmation on the things that, you know, you were questioning or were conflicted about or needed guidance on, okay? So if maybe you are dreaming a lot during this time, pay attention to your dreams, okay? Pay attention to what is being conveyed in your dreams, because it could be that can help you moving into 2019 regarding you know, your goals or whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish in 2019. We have listen for what needs to change or what needs to be implemented in 2019. So listen can be speaking to, excuse me, you listening to what other people have to say to you, like other people's feedback. Like I was describing my sister earlier, you know, she tends to be very like much about doing things her way and kind of remaining in that sort of like energy where she does what she wants and how she wants to do it, right? But maybe in 2019 it could benefit you to listen to other people's ideas and to other people's feedback, right? Also listen to what people are telling you, you know. Are these people speaking truths to you? Are they speaking negative messages to you? Really listen to how people talk to you, right? I think it's important in the sense that sometimes we don't pay attention to how people direct themselves to us, and we kind of let a lot slip, right? But 2019 is going to be important for you to listen. Are people being supportive of me? Are people bringing me down? Like, do you need those people that bring you down in your life? Probably not. But also, aside from listening to other people and becoming a better listener, listen to your inner self. Listen to the voice coming from within. So I think it's time for you to connect with who you truly are and what your true passions are, what your true purpose is, right? Finding your purpose, I think in order to do that, you really have to kind of tap into your inner self, and understand yourself a little bit more, get to know yourself a little bit more, and listen to what it is that really fulfills you. We have balance for your advice. So take a balanced approach to things, right? Too much of one thing or too little of something is not good for us, okay? So let's say, you know, you're like, typical example, you're working a lot, you're sleeping very little, like something like that. You're working too much, not a good balance, you know, of your work and your personal life. So you're gonna need to understand, come to a better understanding of what balance is for you, okay? I'm also thinking more like you're gonna need to balance your inner voice and listening to your inner voice, and also listening to the messages you're receiving outside. So we can't always just listen to what people tell us and do that, right? But we also can't remain closed off and just do what we want, how we want it all the time, and expect things to turn out great all the time. So really make sure to balance and make sure not to be too closed off to what other people have to say. I know it could be difficult because people feel judged or critiqued, or they don't want to accept any sort of advice sometimes, because you feel maybe personally attacked or you don't feel comfortable. But I think in 2019 it's really going to benefit you to learn how to listen to your inner guidance, but also be open to outside guidance, and listening to what people have to say, you know. I'm really getting that strongly with that balance card, because like I said, going back to my sister, she kind of, like I said, sticks to her guns, and she's not always open to what like people have to say, like or like feedback that people might give her, or advice and stuff like that. So make sure to open yourself up a little bit more in that sense. Let's see what other cards we have. You know, it's important for us to understand that, especially people that love us and care about us, you know, we have to trust that they do have our best interest in mind, and when they offer their advice, or they kind of give us feedback on certain things, it's not to bring us down, you know, it's to help us. Aquarius 2019, and this is a Linestrider's tarot. We have the Tower, major change, and a kind of breakdown of what you least expected to break down. But at the same time, it's what needs your most attention, if that makes sense. Could be relationships, could be situations, living situations, could be work-related, career-related. Let's see. Four of Swords. I feel like there's just going to be really a need for you to approach things a different way. Page of Swords. Communicate differently, you know. Really reflect on what it is in our lives that we need to break away from, or we need to stop doing, what behaviors we need to stop doing, what's helped us, what hasn't helped us. King of Swords, you know, like I said, cut out things that are not serving our highest good, right? But in doing that, I think it's going to be a difficult thing to do with the Tower here. Ace of Cups, yeah, could be due to, could be speaking to an emotional relationship. King of Swords is air energy, could be your energy. Speaking truth, maybe with the Tower here and the Page of Swords, you're going to really need to, Four of Swords, take some time to kind of take a break and reflect on what isn't working for you. And regardless of how difficult and how disruptive it might be, you might just need to make the decision to just cut it out, you know. And because of the Ace of Cups there, it could most likely be speaking to the people around you, the very close people around you that you have emotional ties to. Okay, it could even be a boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse. With the Tower here, I feel like it's deep-rooted. So it's relationships that you've held on to for a very, very long time. Okay, ultimately though, that's in your highest good. And back to that listen card, you know, make sure to listen to that inner voice and listen to how people are directing themselves to you. You know, do you have a partner who brings you down, but you've overlooked it this whole time, and maybe now you have to take the time to really listen to how this person treats you and also listen to your inner guidance, and maybe it's letting you know that this person isn't good for you, the situation is not good for you. So 2019 is going to be a year where you're going to really have to pay attention to what's being said, both in here and out here. So I hope that you enjoyed the reading, Aquarius. I hope you have a beautiful 2019. Best of wishes in all of the endeavors that you want to take on, and good luck with all of those relationships. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please hit the like button, and I will be back with mid-monthly readings in a couple weeks. So see you then.